And welcome back to iHeart Crypto. So, Bitcoin is coming in at about $23,300 today. And we're just going to go over some of the short-term time frames, long-term time frames, see what we got going on Market Cypher, and just check things out. So, the question is this rally going to continue? So, you know, it is, what day is it? It is what, Thursday? Something like that. And we have a green weekly Heikin-Ashi candle popping up on the weekly, which is a positive sign. Looking on the 5-day, it looks like we're having a little bit of a trend reversal, a little cup up, if you will. So the question is do we make it back up here? And, I put 30K in the title just because, that's a nice round number. But really, if you're looking on the VPVR over here, right around here, right here, you have a high volume node, and it's likely that Bitcoin is going to get rejected from that. But the one thing that we want to be looking at is just that it has this huge gap here, right here, and price can shoot up right in there, and it kind of reminds you of Ethereum. So let's go over to Ethereum. Let's go to the 10-hour here real quick. Let's take a look over here. All right, so Ethereum, well, you see, it had the gap. This was a big gap here. And now we have some trading going on in here. That's why it's filled in. But there was a huge gap here, and it just shot up right there. So is BTC going to do something like that? So, what I have here in these red boxes is we have basically high volume candles from Traders Reality. And basically, it's normally what happens is that these candles, they pop up and the market makers will come back and take them. However, we do have some candles here that were never taken. So just imagine like all these shorts that are in profit, all the 50x's, the 100x's that came up in here, and they are just sitting pretty for any kind of move down. And look at all these candles here, just a straight move down. But as you can see, we are coming back up to kind of take some of these. So we did kind of take this one here on the 10-hour. We've taken that one. So, normally what happens is that on these high volume candles, you come back up and you take about half of them, if you will. So, right here on your 12-hour, you have a nice one right here. So is it possible that we come up here into this box around here between 27K, about 28K, and come back up and kind of take those, get a nice big pump up? Really, is it really that big of a pump from here? Right here, you come up there, you take that candle, 17%, you get a couple of 5%ers, 3 days of 5%, and you're back in the money here. So let's just dive into the short-term time frame, see what's going on with BTC. All right, so looking on the 15-minute, it looks like, well, you were in a falling wedge, essentially. All right, you had a falling wedge here. Well, I should probably clean up my chart a little bit. All right, so you had your falling wedge right here. You've broken out. All right, and let's see if we can get a measured move of the wedge. Alright, and that measured move should bring you back up to about 23.6, which would be a nice number for you. You are getting a little movement here on the new day. You're coming up, and one thing is that we had BTC in this bear flag, so I know it's kind of hard to see. I should try to clean up my chart for you here. Let's take off Traders Reality because it can add a lot of noise. Alright, let's take off Traders Reality. Blow this up a little bit. We're on the 4-hour. Alright, so here you have your bear flag. Okay, you came up, you broke out, you came back into your flag, you tested these highs over here, you tested this high, you didn't really test that high, but this was where your resistance is now becoming support, which is a positive sign. Alright. the question is do we continue up? Well, let's dive into Market Cipher and see what's going on the shorter term time frames. In fact, we'll go to the higher term time frames. On the weekly on Market Cipher, you're printing a green dot, all right, which you can kind of already played out. But on the 2 week, you actually have a green dot as well. That's very interesting. All right. On the daily, your Stokes are a little bit high. All right, your Stokes. All right, you're coming up on that's on your 3 day. On your daily, your Stokes are kind of getting turned over here. All right, which can signify a little bit more downside. Okay. And on Market Cipher, it does look like you might be printing a red dot pretty soon on the daily, but none of that's for sure. All right, but looking at the higher term time frames, 18-hour VWAP is coming up, money flow is coming up. 12-hour money flow is starting to come back up, VWAP is coming back up. These are all really good signs. 10-hour looks like we're beasting on the 10-hour on the money flow. All right. 8-hour looks good. 6-hour coming down a little bit. 4-hour though, you're looking good on your 4-hour. You're looking good on your 3-hour. You're looking decent on your 1-hour. VWAP turning back up there. Oh, that's your 2-hour. 1-hour money flow looks like it's starting to curve back up. Momentum's heading back up to the upside. All right. 30-minute. You're rounding off here. This on the 30-minute, that looks like a decent long. Okay. Let's see on the 15-minute. 15-minute, we're getting some momentum to the upside. All right. 7-minute, you're beasting. All right. Let's see what we got going on here on the candlesticks. So you came up to your top of your bear flag, and it looks like you're getting a rejection here. So let's see if it's got the juice to come back up and see what happens here. All right. Let's take a look at the overall market real quick on Coin Market Cap. See what's going on here. Let's see if I gotta refresh this one more time. No, it looks about right. All right. So on the 7-day, look at ETH up 34%, up 50% in a month. That's pretty good. So it's been a nice little relief rally. Matic up 122% over 30 days. That's one hell of a rally. AVAX up 50% over 30 days. Uniswap up 53% over 30 days. Ethereum Classic, that's not good when Ethereum Classic is pumping. Cosmos up 14% on the day. Let's take a look at Cosmos real quick while we're waiting on BTC. See what's going on with Atom. We like Atom on this channel. We own Atom. All right, we're big fans of Atom, Solana, AVAX, Matic. I put Uniswap in there because of the bear market rally. I want to be in coins that are doing well in a bear market. All right, we like Quant as well. These are all coins that we will be DCAing into. But let's take a look at Atom real quick on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at it on the 1-hour. You're getting tight in these candlesticks here. Money flow turning back up on 1 hour. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Oh, 15-minute. 15-minute. I mean, you're kind of making some bearish divergence on Market Cipher, if I'm correct here, where you got lower highs in your momentum waves and higher highs in your price action. So Atom could be looking for a little bit of a correction here. You got a red dot printing on the 15-minute. All right, but that doesn't mean anything. If Bitcoin decides it wants to move up, then Bitcoin's gonna want to move up. Okay. What else? I saw one thing on Market Cipher. See here on Market Cipher, and this blue triangle here. Let's go over here. The blue triangle is a reversal of a previous trend. All right. So the blue triangle is a trend reversal indicator that indicates a possible reversal of the previous trend. This indicator is intended as an early warning that the trend momentum is decreasing and a reversal is near. The blue triangle should be used together with other indicators of Market Cipher A to provide further information, but you also have a green dot. which is a bullish indicator and is most reliable on the 6-hour time frame period or higher. This indicator normally follows a blue triangle and should be interpreted over a range of 1 to 3 candles. Normally a breakout is possible when the next 1 to 3 candles print a yellow diamond. If the next 1 to 3 candles print a red diamond, the breakout is less likely. So, you know, let's see what happens here. It looks like we're getting a little bit of movement up, which is nice. Yeah, looks like we're getting a little pumpy pump. Not really, not a pump. All right, but we are moving up. But what could we possibly see for BTC here? That you want to see a nice pump. You want to see yourself get back above this previous high, because you know one thing that you could be forming here. All right, because you had this big move up. All right, what you could be forming here is a little M pattern. Right, you come up, come down, come back up, back to the downside. All right, that's just something to be weary of. All right. The only thing that makes me think that that's not going to happen is these longer term time frames. I mean, looking at the daily, you know, you had your momentum waves, boom, 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 and you got your momentum to the upside, okay? Money flow, nice curvature, and it is curving back up a little bit, but your VWAP is coming down. So a little bit of mixed signals here. But look at that. Oh, your green dot was flashing. Green dot was flashing. All right. Things feel bullish. They feel bullish, and especially I know that Tesla came out yesterday and announced that they dumped their Bitcoin, or 75% of it, back in Q2 around 30K or 29K. All right, and the market corrected, but it didn't get nothing crazy happened, you know. So, you know, things don't look half bad for Captain BTC here. All right, so. You know, that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. All right, let's just take a look at the time frames again. All right, we did look at the daily. Okay, right, we said money flow is coming up. Okay, you know, we got this huge gap here in the VPVR where you can kind of shoot right up through. All right, let's see on Market Cipher A. Oh, there was another thing that we can do here. Let's try to get a cleaner chart here. Yeah, my Coinbase chart is a little bit cleaner, okay? So, here you got your 18-hour, and Market Cipher has your DBSI, which is a really cool indicator. Basically assigns number values to your candlesticks to show the strength of the candle, okay? And what you're looking for here, for example, is, on your 18-hour, you know, your candlesticks with higher numbers here on the lower end signify the strength of the bulls, where the higher numbers on the bearish end would signify a downtrend. So you see I had a 15 here and you came down, but you had a 15 here and you came up. Like, that's just something that you want to be looking at. So, you know, right now, on your 18-hour, nothing really crazy. On your daily, nothing crazy. But on your weekly, you're printing a 23, all right, on the bullish side. All right, and 2-week, you're printing a 20. All right, on your 3-day, you're printing a 20. All right, so you know you got some strength in these candles. All right, although it doesn't look like anything crazy is happening on these higher term time frames for your DBSI. Okay, oh, there you go. On your 6-hour, you're printing a 14. I know CryptoFace normally says something about, you know, anything that's a 14 or higher is a pretty strong signal on that number. Okay, and your yellow number is basically the strong number, basically. Alright, so your 6-hour looks pretty good. 4-hour, looking good. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of movement up here. But you do have your 800 EMA up here on some of these time frames. Okay, so, yeah. But basically, it looks like a little bit of sideways action. But, you know, the way that things are moving, you know, things don't look half bad. Money flow coming up. Let's take a look on the real short-term time frames. It just looks like sideways action. Nothing crazy here. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find here. Nothing happening. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Nothing at all. Looks like Matic is pumping a little bit. Let's check out Matic. Matic had a good move on the daily open. And basically what we got here is it looks like it's testing these highs over here. We'll hit that high volume node. This would be a... If you think that Bitcoin is not going to pump, this would be a great short opportunity on Matic, in my opinion. Alright, you had this nice short opportunity here, but, you know, this thing could come right back down. Just saying. Just saying. But Matic is very, very bullish at the moment. Very, very bullish. I mean, but here's your trend line here. Alright? I mean, it's very likely that you come back and test that trend line at some point. At some point. Let's see. Let's look at Matic on the weekly. Losing some steam on your DBSI. Only a 15 print on there. Alright, but look at that. Look, it's not looking too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not looking too shabby. Looking like the half hour. Well, the 30-minute looks like it wants to move a little bit, although that candle's going to close in a minute. A little bit of a correction on the 7-minute. Could that be the beginning of a reversal here? Ooh, it looks like Bitcoin's getting a nice rejection on the 7-minute. Let's bring up Trader's Reality. See if... I mean, the one thing is... Bitcoin left behind so many vector candles. You know, and basically these vectors, like, see how we have a vector here? They come back down and they take the vector. Alright, those are all the volume coming in. You know, this one was taken. It looks like its vectors were all taken. Doesn't look like anything crazy. I mean, you have a blue vector here. What's that doing there? Bye. You got a blue vector here that you can come back down and take. Alright. You know, I don't know. I got some crazy lines on here. What's up with these yellow lines? Let's zoom out. Let's get out of Trader's Reality. Clouds up the screen. Alright. Boom. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this would be my... This is just a downtrend of resistance. We had touches here, touches here. Maybe you wanted to come back down and test that before continuing higher. It would be a nice springboard, you know, or you could fall right through it. Who the heck knows? Alright. We do have the FOMC meeting coming up here on the... I got it on the 22nd, but I think it's the 27th here. There it is. So you got that coming up next week. Alright. Let's see how we're doing with BTC. Looks like that 7-minute got bought up. Stokes are high on the 7-minute. Not like the best thing. If you're trying to get into a long. Although, you know, you're sitting right here at... Oh, look at this. Maybe they wanted to trap traders down to the downside. And then they're going to pump it. Trap them to the downside, pump it. You hit off your 55 EMA on the 1 minute. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. What else we got going on? What's the fear and greed index at today? Yesterday it was 33. Today it is also 33. Or yesterday it was 34. Today it's 33. Alright. Check out our bubbles. Looks like Ethereum Classic's pumping. Ape? What's Ape doing? Let's check out ApeCoin. If I have it on here. I should have it on here. Where's ApeCoin? I may have gotten rid of ApeCoin. But ApeCoin is pumping. Let's go to Ape. Ape up 5% on the day. Getting a nice pump. Look at that. Ooh, Ape. I haven't looked at Ape in a while. What was it down here? Maybe down to $3. And what's it sitting at now? $6. So that's a nice move. It's a real nice move, and it looks like it is. Oof, that thing gap up quick. Look, see, you get these gaps. Boom, gap it up. What's that move from here? Another 17 to 18%. Not bad. Come back up. Test this up here. That's not bad. Let's put ape back into the meme coin section here. I got a whole meme coin section where I keep Doge and I keep SHIB and Ethereum Classic and all that other crap. Yeah, ape coin. Good old ape. Let's go back to Captain BTC. See what we got going on. Let's take off Market Cipher DBSI. Let's put on Market Cipher A and see what we got going on. Not much going on the chart. Still getting rejection off this line right here, the top of your bear flag. You're gonna need buyers to step in and pump you out of this. Things don't look terrible on the 4 hour. Things don't look terrible on the 1 hour. Things look okay on the 15 minute. You're getting a little toppy here on the 15 minute on your RSI and on your Stokes. Meh. I think it's likely you pump, I'll be honest with you. You broke out of your wedge. When you broke out of your wedge, you're probably gonna pump up a little bit, in my opinion. But things are moving a little slow today, and that's okay. What do we got in the news? Anything good on Decrypt? Let's see. LinkedIn founder Reid Hoffman turns DALL-E AI art into Solana NFTs. Sweet. OpenSea debuts Solana NFT launchpad to lackluster demand. Ethereum merge, get ready for the surge, verge, purge, and splurge, says Vitalik Buterin. Okay. What are these nine? The SEC claims Coinbase currently lists 9 crypto assets that are securities. What do they say they are? The 9 assets include AMP, Rally. Oh, can you short this stuff? I mean, God, what happened to AMP on this news? I got AMP on here somewhere. There's AMP. Nothing. Nothing happened to AMP. Look at this chart. This is an absolute wreck. What's the measure? How much are back to the top? 1000%. AMP is garbage. This is garbage. Who would buy this? What do they care? No one's buying it. What do they care? I don't know. I don't know. Back to BTC. Getting to move down, maybe. Really think with these longer time frames here. I don't know. I kind of thought things would be moving up a little bit, right? You had some bullish div, but nothing came of it. Let's get rid of this wedge that I was showing you guys. All right. I mean, there's nobody in here. Anything else on the bubbles? Let's see, if we're getting a move down, these are the coins you want to be shorting, these ones that have pumped up. Dude, Ethereum Classic is up 81% on the week. Are you serious? That is one hell of a short. One hell of a short. Look at that. Pumped. July 13th. That would have been one hell of a long. Let's see what the volume was on these things. Look at this. Let's see if we came back and took any of these candles. Watch how they move price too, by the way. Look at how they move price. Now, on the initial pump, you're probably not going to get them to come back down and take these candles. But here, see, you got your pump, and then you got your high vector candle here, came back down, taking it. Got your pump, you didn't take that one, so you got vector candles to take down here, so that wouldn't be a bad short. But I don't know if I would be short in ETC at the moment. Although your Stokes are starting to curve down. You know, you took this vector candle here. Look at these little, see, you get these pumps, and then it goes down. A little pump, and then it goes down. What's the low on this? On ETC here. I mean, you're at the lows. You are at the bottom of a bull market. There's ETC from when? Let me move me. ETC 2018. Alright, so let's just check that out. ETC. It had one hell of a run up. Wow. I remember Ethereum Classic when I got into crypto right around in April. I was watching it and I said, I want to get that coin, and then it pumped. I was not in that coin. I know better now. But let's see. Yeah, I think that this is just a silly rally. Because here's what you do. Here's the last market on ETC. Let's just put things into context here. Alright. Here's a good drop. There's a retrace. Right? A drop, a retrace, a drop, and a capitulation, and then you go sideways. Alright? That in essence is everything. Look at how it pumps. I think pumps like crazy. What a crap coin. It's a crap coin. Just be real. Alright, what do we got here for BTC? Nothing. Nothing's going on. Let's pop this off. Not much going on for Capitan BTC. Nothing. 7 minute. 7 minute. You had some bearish div here, but it played out. What are you gonna get here? I think you're gonna get a little pumpy pump. I think you are. I think that they're trying to trap people to the downside to pump it up to the upside. I think. Trying to get people to commit their shorts. Maybe test this low over here, make another higher low, bounce off your 15 EMA, test it, move back higher. Although if that breaks, likely you're going to continue lower. 1 minute looks like it wants to break down. Momentum waves coming down, but money flow staying heavy in the green. Could have to be the beginning of the money coming out. Money flow coming out on the 3 minute. Money coming out. VWAP's finally pointing down on the 15 minute. This is, I mean, I would not be trading this at the moment. I don't think. No, but see, this makes me think that things are going to continue higher. You get your green dot preceding your blue triangle. That makes me think things are a little bit bullish. Maybe you come back up here, make a higher high, tap this red line here, and then get rejected from 24,500. It's very possible. Very possible. You making any bullish div on your 1 minute? Nope. Money flow coming back up. Here it comes. Possible little pumpy pump. Anyway, not much going on Twitter. Oh, look at Savvy. Looks like we're testing resistance again. If it holds down from here, second pick zoomed in. What do we got here? What is he doing? Yeah, that's what I got, buddy. Okay. Whatevs. That's what we're looking at. DNA tests prove retired postman has over 1,300 images. What? Oh my god. The first rule of the Bitcoin Club is you never sell your Bitcoin. Then how do you take... That's a lie, Ben. You sold some Bitcoin. You took profits. You took profits, buddy. Well, what's Savvy saying? I love this guy. This guy's nuts. Alright. I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know. You can see that as well. Maybe. Things are different. Things are different here as they are here. All right, like your long term. See, like, okay, let's just take a look at that real quick. All right. Now he's talking about this right here. Right? He's talking about this bear flag up here. All right. Like, I get it, but your weekly RSI, you know, it was a little bit higher than it was. You know, your momentum, your momentum was coming up to the zero line. Your money flow was just crossing out. Like, things were different then. Things are different. They are not the same. They are not the same. That's just whatever. The things that got me bullish is this green dot on the 2-week. That has me bullish. The weekly green dot and the money flow kind of coming up a little bit, but you know, your VWAP has come up, it peaks its head, and then it might get slammed back down. See how you peak your head here? You peak your head, and then you get slammed back down, at least for your VWAP, right? So your money flow could come up to the zero line and then kind of just come back over, but you know, nothing has turned over on the higher term time frames yet, except for this daily. But even there, it looks like momentum is still kind of carrying you up a little bit, and the money flow is still kind of carrying you up a little bit. You know, money flow. See how it's scooping up? I don't know. In my opinion, it looks like things want to move higher. It doesn't. Market Cipher's not showing me that things want to move down. On the 1 hour, maybe. On the 15-minute, definitely. It looks like things want to move down. But those are short-term time frames. You know? You can come back down a little bit. I mean, where's your... They might want to test the 55 EMA on the 4 hour. Right? But then you would make a lower low. You have not made a lower low. Right? This is your trend from the bottom of the bear flag. Right? Here's your trend. Here's your trend line. Right? That's your basic trend line. You got one touch here. Alright? You got a couple touches there. Right? And you got that wick right there. Right? Easy. Right? So maybe they do one of these. They pull them up, they fake you out down here, and then they pump it. I don't know. Who knows? I just don't see it moving down right now. I don't see that happening. I mean, the FOMC meeting is... I could see a weekend pump. I could see a weekend, like moon pump, and then we fall. Let's hope we fall. I want lower prices. I want Bitcoin to go to 10K and stay there for a year. That would be great. That's what I want. I'm a bear. I'm a bear at the moment. Because I want cheap crypto. I want ETH at $600. I want ETH at $400. Let's take a look at ETH. Let's take a look at ETH. What do we got for ETH? Look at that move. Alright. ETH, I got levels here. Right, we come back down. I got levels at 600, and I got a level at 400. Do I think we come lower than that? I mean, it's possible we come down to 200. You could say that. I think it's unlikely, but yeah, you know, I mean, time to buy ETH was here. I mean, go back and look. Here's your drop. There's your retrace. And then you capitulate. There's your drop. There's your retrace. And then you capitulate. That's what it is. Here's your drop. There's your retrace. Right? Drop. Retrace. Let's go to the Coinbase chart. Drop. Retrace. Capitulate. Months and months of sideways action. Of doing absolutely nothing. These red dots from the last bear market. Right? You just had bearish signs all popping up here. See, the difference between this bear market and the last one is there was a little bit more like relief rally, you know? You had this big drop here down to 5K or whatever, or 6K. And then you had a nice bounce and then another drop, right? Which you would expect of the W formation back up to the upside, but it did nothing, right? So what do we expect? What do I expect? You're gonna get your drop. I think that you can retrace back up to about there, 25,000. Come back up, and I think that you're gonna capitulate down to about $10,000. It's very, 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 very likely. Very, very likely. Let's take a look on Trader's Reality. Let's see where the high vector candles sit. Looking left, right there. 13,600. See, they took this one, but they did not take this one. They did not take that one. So do they? That's on the weekly though. See, on the weekly, right there. You go to the daily. Okay, let's look for vectors in the daily. Nothing that they really didn't take. See, they had this one, they took it before moving things higher. But this one, they did not take. They did not take this one. I have a red line there, right? I do. It is a big line. That could be your bottom right there. And maybe you get a wick. A wick down to 10K. I mean, it doesn't seem unfeasible. It's all about the timeline, though. It's all about when. You know, does it happen before the midterm elections in this fall? You know, it does seem like in October, November, in the fall. That's when stuff is gonna go down. I can't wait to see where this week, where the next week closes. You know, a big pump up, and then it's just, I think it's going to be just a capitulation down. But I don't see where the sideways action capitulation is going to come in. I really don't, because, you know, one thing is that, I mean, just look at these weekly candles. I mean, from this top at least, you know, we've been in this now, you know, 259 days of a major downtrend, whereas like the last bear market, it didn't really do that, did it? I mean, it capitulated down and then went sideways for a good amount of time, right? So you capitulated down from here, and so you'd be about there, in my opinion. You know, it took 3 months, you know, like no time at all. You know, 105 days, half the time. You know, where are we at here? Look, it's sideways action. We haven't seen sideways action. We haven't really seen sideways. You know what I mean? It's been level by level. It's been level by level. You know, it was the 40K to 30K region, and then it was the 30K to the 25K region. You know. Or 28K, or you know what I mean? It was this level here. Like, just I'll box it out for you real quick. I mean, in essence, let's see, is this a good one? I mean, right? You have from the breakdown, you had this level here, right? and then you had this level here, consolidate there, now you're consolidating here, right? So, you know, 3 levels. You need a little consolidation there, but I'm not really counting that. It was mainly this, this, and this, right? So then I expect one more move down, and then we consolidate. I think that the next drop is the only drop you're gonna get to buy your cheap crypto, and then it's gonna consolidate in this range. So whatever prices are at right now is basically your bear market prices. So DCAing right now is not a bad idea, but if you're really waiting for that next drop, but you don't know if it's gonna come, you really don't know. You really have no clue. How we doing on the short-term time frames? Look like we're getting a move down. Take off Trader's Reality. Looking like a move down. Not looking good. Let's see what the Dixie is doing. Are you even moving at the moment? Yeah. Ooh, blood diamonds. Interesting. 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 Let's see what the futures is doing here. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, there's a huge fly. Whoa. Ugh, these flies, man. I can't. There's like tons of flies in my, like, it's crazy. Alright, on that note, I will go with these flies around. Alright. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.